Good evening. Come in, sit down. Grab your favorite ladle, your favorite apron, your favorite spoon, or your favorite scissors, and get ready for this kitchen. Cooking from scratch with a woman. Today we are going to prepare a recipe in the Desperado kitchen. And what better subject than how to cook from scratch with a woman? How do we do it when we already belong to this guild of cooks who cook with other women? And you find yourself with a delicacy that you crave so much that you say, I want to squeeze that orange. But it turns out that she has only squeezed eggplants. Scared. Concerned. Turned on? But babies, let's face it, cooking from scratch in itself generates a little stress. Now teaching someone how to cook when they've only had a bite of banana, it adds a little more difficulty to the recipe. So today I'm going to try to give you some tips to introduce a new chef to the world of Desperada's cooking. Here you go, sister. First of all and before everything, you know what you know? You've already gone through. You've already kneaded. You've already tasted the peach. You've already sucked. And you've made the oyster drain. The peeled salmon. The mojara. Sister, you already know how to extract milk from the maguey. Oh, I love this kitchen because it is always a challenge to make it. First of all, you already know that you have the tools, that you know how to peck the clam quite well. So don't be afraid cooking next to a new chef. Number 2, this is more than for the chef, who is a regular on this channel. It's for the other girl. Sister, a little advice. Baby, come closer to me. Come closer, come close. There's so much more out there. So much more out there than just... I'm just gonna drop the mic for a second. Stuff the turkey. Baby, it's okay because you have been taught all your life that this is the right thing to do and that it has always been so. Okay. In the kitchen of woman against woman, turkey is also stuffed. Here it is also done. But what I invite you, I propose, I seduce, is that you consider that there are many more options. That they are not only centered on an eggplant. Whether it's plastic or if it's the real thing. Because the real thing, we also love them very much. That said, here comes the third tip. The 2, both comadres need to be relaxed. Don't get frustrated if at first, girl, it does not come out. Because there are people with whom do not work out. Not all the women who practice the art of cooking among women like these. I know you've seen it in adult movies because you've been watching it all your life with your dudes. No, sister, in this case, not all of us love this. But let yourself be pampered, and let yourself be hugged, and let yourself be touched by another kind of magic that is given to us. Next, start little by little. Chopping slowly. Don't go straight for the elixir of the flour that we both know we will find. Because, sister, spoiler alert, you're going to find it. No. You give yourself the chance to prepare the recipe from scratch, from the kneading to the dough. That I'm going to rub melon with melon and peach with peach and peach with seed. You can, sister, the recipe is yours here. You have the ingredients, you have the tools. Do with them what you can. And just talking about the palate, it's a subject that girls who are cooking with other girls for the first time say, how am I going to do it? I have never done it. Sister, it's the same as eating a clam. You grab a clam, taste it, watch it, enjoy the flavors, the colors, the textures, the sliminess. Just because. And it'll give you a good idea. Since we are in the Netherlands, sister, if this is the first time you're going to give her, you are going to let her know what the real, you're going down for a taste of the nectar, sister. And she's used to a different kind of tongue, a different kind of beard. Girl, this is your time to show off. Of course.
My time has come.
Because if there's one thing that we women chefs are good at, it's tasting. Well, sister, you already know how to do it. You already mastered this fine art of tasting, so make it pretty. Make it like you know she might like it. But always important, listen to her, feel her, touch her, because that's how you'll know if it's cooked to perfection. And I'm sure you'll be wondering, sister, what if she misses? What if she needs it? Get ready for a hard truth. Literally, she might miss it. It's like you. How many years have you been cooking the same way and with the same knife? Several. Therefore, you already know what you like. You know where you like it. And it may be that your fellow chef is exactly the same as you. And for years, she has practiced the same type of cooking. And now that you're showing her a new one, of course, she's feeling Stuck saying, where do I peek? Where do I touch? It's all the same, baby. So before you get any ideas in your little head, speak up and ask. Awkward conversation? Yes, but it's gonna be for the best. And another tip, take enough time. Here, there is foreplay.
Like that's ever gonna happen.
Here we take seriously the pre, the post, the during, and the who knows how long. Average time to develop a good recipe among women can vary from an hour to a day. It depends on the desire and the need they bring. It's okay to grab anything. It's okay to touch. It's okay to feel as long as the other person wants it too, obviously. But hear that hair pulling, that this so... Sorry, that is when you are removing the hairs from the corn. They are valid. If you want to squeeze his neck hard... To the carrot, right? Grab it by its neck. It can be done. What about the melons, you say? Are they going to touch? Are they going to rub? Yes, sisters. They're going to rub and they're going to touch, and you can use them for a lot of other things. But that one...
I'll save that one for another cooking lesson.
Very important tip. Listen to me well. This one is good. It's okay to use a plastic eggplant. Of course it's okay. The fact that you're with another woman doesn't limit you from including a corn cob in the recipe. There are great cornbread recipes that have been cooked, and it doesn't matter if it's with a corn on the cob. Next tip. Tip for the other female who's on her first Desperata cook-off. You are there, sister. You are there. I know you are there. And then you say, what do I touch? What has to be done? Shouldn't I take out the... Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance to experience. Give yourself a chance to touch. To feel. To put you in different positions. Break a little bit this idea of what should be the act of cooking. When a woman is with another chef cooking, you realize the softness of the hands, the softness of the lips. If the other chef asks you if this is the way you like it when she puts the salt on, answer her if you like it too or not. And mind you, I'm not saying that all our male chefs do it wrong. They are actually very good chefs. It's simple and straightforward that... There are great chefs who know how to make great recipes, but in this case, I promise you that a good recipe made with female hands, you're going to like it. And like any good restaurant, it's very important that it is clean. Of course, you don't want to find a hairy cockroach and all like that. And I don't mean that hairs are wrong. Relax. I mean that the hygienic conditions are not right for cooking. That's what I mean. On both sides, there must always be a clean little hand, a clean little fingernail. If you're going to receive or to give, it doesn't matter, sister. You go ahead of the facts. But above all, and this is a very nice part of the Descarados kitchen, is that here there is a lot of opportunity to talk. Note that I don't like it when we suddenly add a little bit of eggplant into the recipe. How do you see if we rub our melons? Sister, the cool thing about this moment is that you take the time to listen, that you take time to enjoy, and above all, that you take time to ask. Because remember that the beauty of cooking is that the person who is going to eat it enjoys it.
Bingo! Yahtzee!
Anyway, babies, I think there are many more tips that we could give about this first time in the Descarados Kitchen of Love. Which Kitchen of Love? In the Descarados Hot Kitchen. But if you think there's another tip that I'm forgetting, please leave it in the little box. Leave it in the comments down there, not in the live chat down there. Yes, down there. And I promise you that we will do a second part, because here the most important thing is to listen to you, because you are the one who has the experience. I'm leaving, but as always, as every moment of my life I send to you, behave very badly, but take good care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next Descarados Kitchen. Or any other official Descarados video. Don't forget to follow me on networks. And now, yes. Sister, you tell me later how it went in this first Descarados Kitchen.